A nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, you know, like Bird or Magic or something. Yeah, you know a nigga got dope. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
So let's get into that. How the hell did you get those hops, bro?
Man, that's a question. You know what I mean? I like to answer. I can't really answer because I didn't do nothing specifically. You know what I mean? But it was watching. I'm like, man, what? Like, how do you separate yourself? You know what I mean? I'm like, how you gonna separate yourself? That's always what I was trying to do. See, I'm a basketball junkie. You know what I mean? I used to read the streets and well, my parents is basketball junkies, so I was reading the streets and Smiths. I was watching the NBA Top One, Nike Top 100 on VHS a long time ago. So I'm like, how am I gonna get here? I mean, this is the only way that I knew how to get a Division I scholarship was to be ranked in the country was to go to these camps, the ABCDs, the Reebok All-Americans, the Nike All-Americans, this, and this. So I was looking and I'm trying to copy, mimic what I see. I see AI dunking. I'm like, well, if you literally want to be seen, you got to dunk. You got to have some handle. You got to have some type of flair. So from about the time, and then Isaiah Thomas was coming through. Little Isaiah Thomas that's now just signed with the Hornets. He was coming through. Brandon Jinx, and they were dunking the ball. They were showing the athleticism. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to be dunking the basketball if I want to go to where I'm going as far as being seen in like that I'm trying to be seen in. So I just started jumping. And as I got age, all that jumping started to just come out of nowhere. And I started windmilling and dunking in games and dunking on people. And that's when I really started hanging my hat like, okay, if I get a fast break, I got to show some showtime because that's going to bring light to my actual game. You know what I'm saying? So wasn't no specific workouts, you know what I mean? But I just think it's a little bit of genetics. My mom ran track as well, so I'm sure that had a little bit to do with it. But just jumping, just persistence, just jumping every day after practice, trying to hit the rim, backboard, trying to tap backboard on my layups. You know, regular kid stuff that kids see. You remember above the rim when they trying to hit the backboard, smack the backboard? Same type of shit that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Nah, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. Nah, you should definitely with a jumping workout because you got all the highlights, bro. You can
Right.
sell that.
I still be coming through with it. You feel me, Kim Folk? I still got it. You know what I mean? I lessen it
I
down, but
yeah.
I still come through.
I see. You was on that Steve Francis bouncing the ball, acting a
Right.
monkey.
Yeah. I forgot the franchise. Shout out to the franchise, man. That's another one that was in there with AI and Starberry that I used to watch. Baron Davis. Can't forget my LA native Baron Davis. You know what I mean? But they're still a little bit bigger than me. But I knew that they were the smallest guards that they positioned, and that if they brought that package with it, I think that's a lot of reason why they're so worldwide recognized. You know what I mean? Because you got other players that are smaller that don't have that much of a highlight that are still in the league and still have good careers internationally, but they wasn't recognized like these other dudes was.
Nah, you get that star quality when you start
Right,
dunking on big dudes and you small. It
right,
just looks
right,
aesthetically
right,
pleasing.
right,
It looks aesthetically pleasing, man. That's
right,
definitely put you apart from the regular squad, the regular people,
right.
man.
And then athletically, what you can do when you start dunking the basketball, you can start defending a little bit more. You know what I mean? You can start using your athleticism
Mm,
to advantages because one of the knocks on me was when it was time for me to start going to the NBA is can he guard his position? Yeah, I mean, can he
mm-hmm.
guard the big guards? And with my athletic ability, with the jumping, I could take away the post passes. I could take away the lane passes. You know what I mean? I could keep them in front. Stronger, sturdy body. I could contest them at the rim if they trying to finish over me. So that was one of the things that worked into my advantage as well. So for sure.
Definitely. So Ja, let me ask you, how tall are you officially? What does your doctor tell you? Not what the scouts put on the paper.
Because when I get my physicals, my doctors give me 6 foot. You know what I
No
mean?
way.
6 foot. They give me 6 foot.
Shoes?
5'11", no shoes on. 6 foot with shoes on. But when I go across them European waters, they got me about 5'9", 5'10". So I keep it a little lower because it make it look a little better if I'm doing what I'm doing.
Of course. You gotta count the fro too. Niggas don't.
Right,
You know what
I grew
You
that
gotta
out
count
too.
the
That was
fro.
another reason I grew that out, Kinfolk.
You gotta count the
In
fro.
college, I didn't have it, but I grew it out a little bit because of when you go overseas, they don't got the barbers that can cut our hair. So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna have to just thug it out because I ain't gonna have one of these European dudes pushing my line back and I gotta cut it off bald and I gotta start from zero. You feel me?
You might not come back for a bad haircut. We know that all too well.
Man, you know it.
We know that all too well.
You already know, Kinfolk.
You might not come back from a bad haircut.
Right.
No way. So how old were you when you caught your first dunk? We on the topic.
I was probably in the 7th grade, 13.
Come on, 7th grade, bro. How
In the
tall were you
7th
then?
grade,
5'6"?
going into 8th. Yeah, going into 8th that summer, like June. Yeah.
Were you 5'6"?
I was about 5. It's so crazy because my parents were so involved in me being developed in hoop. I was playing summer league basketball in June, varsity in 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the layup line. 7th grade, going into 8th. So I was in layup line. You know how they have the summer high schools play in June. I was playing with a local high school from Arizona, and everybody was dunking. You know what I mean? I was probably about 5'4". So my pop's like, you can't catch it. You know, you bounce it. Bounced it. You know what I mean? It wasn't consistent, but I was getting to the hang of it. In 8th grade, it was full throttle. 8th grade basketball season, I'm dunking in games. And I was still probably about 5'6", 5'7". You know what I mean? And after that, it was a dunkathon. After that, it was a dunkathon.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.